lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. We've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. Today's opponents will surely prove a tough proposition. They are very much a team on the rise in recent weeks.
Yes, Peter, and with more impetus, I think we can now see the cohesion and an awful lot of good things falling into place with this team, and it makes them a very dangerous opponent as a result. It's definitely time for the opposition to switch on their warning alerts and be on their guard, because this outfit looks really determined to carry on in the rich vein of form that has generated those wins you mentioned.
The action has already started. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Manchester United must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've...
And the shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Going for goal! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Oberhausen are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Oberhausen get themselves into the lead.
Surprise, surprise, he just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Point-blank header! He's missed, but not by that far. forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in the feeling of excitement and euphoria ahead of what should be a really outstanding final. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Chelsea braced for their anthem. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter, a chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
Well, this is it.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
And here's Aubameyang. He's come loose. Good challenge. And Aubameyang! He's got away with one there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Aubameyang. Out to the right. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give...
Going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
It's Aubameyang. Now it's Sterling. Gets wrestled off the ball. Chance to break. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Conte. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Defender's on the back foot. Kante positions himself well and cuts it out. Oh, he's broke. And the finish! It's a goal! That could turn out to be a big, big goal.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
In with the challenge. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's played forward. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Going through. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Bonucci. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Oberhausen head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And he has been fouled there. Oberhausen seeking to maximise the moment. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Conte. And it's Sterling. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's...
Tries a shot! And he's found it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Oberhausen making another change here. Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I shoots!
And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Time for a change in personnel. Cleared away. And the volley. It's being played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Needed a better pass there. Hoists it forward. Church. He's left his man. Room for a shot. Has a goal! There's a goal! And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next. Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Oberhausen get themselves into the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb. Chelsea are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He gets past his man. Has a hit! He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
for the follow-up. Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Phillips plays it forward. De Bruyne plays it short. Gets it back. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Just brushed off the ball there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well played, he saw that coming. Greenish is onto it and can take it up. Mahrez. And Mahrez! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Oh, too much weight on that. Pavard tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's gone out of play. Mahrez goes for chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Has it out wide now. And the shot! Mane finds himself offside. Gets it upfield. Cazorla. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And time is up. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history. So this is it. Domestic football across the continent may all be done and dusted in the major leagues. But now we have the ultimate spectacle to conclude the season. The earliest phase in qualifying started way back at the beginning of last summer. And now there are just 2 teams standing. A show not just for the capacity crowd here, but one for the whole world. The global audience, they say, some 300 million. Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. So we're almost there. All one can see, a look of utter focus on the faces of all involved. You've been there, Jim Beglin. What will they be thinking as they wait for the whistle?
Well, you're right, Peter, I have been in this position, and the message is usually something like, remember all the work, the hard work you've put in to get this far. So don't leave anything out there now. Do what you're good at. It's better than what they can offer. Stick to that, and you hope it'll be enough.
So what are we to expect in this final? Look, yeah, he's fouled him there. He's found his man. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Coman. It's got real chance. Oh, that's a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Goretzka. Now it's Gnabry. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, chance to break. He's through and all along. He's had a shot. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mane just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
He's managed to get himself offside. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Bayern Munich have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Well, they could break here. And he's away. He's one-on-one. Tries a shot. We've got a goal. Could that be the start of something big? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oberhausen have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Neuer deals with it effortlessly. And the finish! It's there! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Olusionz are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
The defence can get it clear. And he's straight offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. João Cancelo. Money! And more, and more! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mane really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Oberhausen take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Oberhausen have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
Oberhausen very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are already promptly back underway. Hernandez. And it's Gnabry. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Morata. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Cut out in the nick of time. Drives it towards the front. Philip. And it's Mane. Mane going for goal! Hernandez to play it forward. And that's been won straight back. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Shot a goal! Oh, extraordinary.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Gnabry. Gets a good foot in there. Bayern Munich. Loose ball, who's going to get that? It's Muller. And here's Morata. Bayern Munich really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
It's one! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Shapes to shoot! Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past. Now it's Morata. Muller. De Ligt. What an adventurous run from a defender. Point blank header! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Now it's Mane. Just brushed off the ball there. De Ligt. And that's it. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory. Another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Just a few moments from glory. Nene gets flagged offside.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oberhausen making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Keeper sends it forward. It's a promising ball. Chance to... has a hit! Casemiro plays it towards the front. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Forward it goes. And that is that. Victory and the perfect way to prepare for the campaign, which is just around the corner now. After this, they will all be raring to go. And now the moment. The ceremony and the presentation of the trophy to come. The very first trophy of a new season. So many more might follow. How many, we will find out over the course of the months ahead. Ahead of this special clash, which is going to get going in a few moments from now. There are a few better spectacles than this as we wait with huge excitement for the curtain to rise on what we hope will be another highly entertaining and dramatic European club football campaign. The city of Basel, known so much for its beauty, and that beauty certainly extends to the stadium. So this, I guess, Jim, the perfect way to whet our appetite ahead of the European club season.
A prestige game, Peter, which is playing its part in helping players develop their fitness for the upcoming season, new personnel to blend into. Of course you want that winner's medal, so a contest, I think, when both teams have to step up mentally and physically. This will really let them know where they are in terms of conditioning.
We're underway. No, too much on it. And play for a throw. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a pop! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
There will be a throw-in. Casemiro. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Varane gets into the right position to intercept.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. All the way back and they start again. Clears it out of harm's way. Brings it forward. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Has gone out. Just brushed off the ball there. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence line. He's got options out wide. It's come loose. And they've been caught out here. That intervention was very necessary. Casemiro. And he has been fouled there. Nicely measured pass. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And shoots! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. You had a lot of people worried then.
Now it's Mane. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. The half-time whistle goes. So now the team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. The midway point of the game.
Oberhausen ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's gone for it! Wan-Bissaka going through. Quick glance, shooting chance! It's anyone's ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Point blank header! Oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Mane. Sancho. Now it's Nene. And he's there to cut it out. Danger averted for now. Plays it out to the flank. What a ball! And the shot! Hoists it forward. A buccaneering run from the defender.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries a shot! And a shot! Dispatched clinically! Could that be the start of something big? He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
got changes here from both sides, in fact. No question that's a foul. Well, this tournament may only have been a week long, not even that, but in that very short time, it has been a real melting pot of footballing cultures from right around the world, unique to the continents represented by each of the teams taking part. There have been so many memorable displays of terrific sportsmanship, of fellowship, friendship, camaraderie, and the coronation to follow after this final will be its last memorable act. Truly is quite a sight to behold here, the Mineral, amongst the largest stadia in this part of the world. Well, Jim, you've seen a lot of this type of tournament. What are you thinking about it? Yeah. So what are we to expect in this final?
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stage.
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Mane showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Oberhausen have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Hoists it forward. He gets past his man. Rico! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Battles to win it back. Sao Paulo desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
It's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Mane. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Dashing forward at pace. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Tries to get it forward quickly, and now they can launch a counter. Now it's Mane, he's off on a marauding run.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Mane, he's got away. Danger averted for now.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right. He couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And it's Mane. Sao Paulo have a free kick. He's got away. Can he find a finish now? Shot at goal! Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but that has still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now. So Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Oberhausen leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal. That's a pop! Oh, and in again! In it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that save.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Plays it out to the flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, sweet feet. Whipped in. Shapes to shoot! There's a goal! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Sao Paulo get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oberhausen have it back and they can go again.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hoists it forward. Breaks on here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Sao Paulo are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Mane gets it back. And it's played forward. Going through, and the shot! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Away from immediate danger. Done very well to intervene. Gets into a dangerous position. And there goes the final whistle. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory. Another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history. And his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Keeper's got good distance on that. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Davis. Sancho. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Walker gives chase. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Joaquin.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And here's the chance to counter. Clears it out of harm's way. Hoists it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Joaquin. Mbappe. Now has a pop! He's played it short. Turns and goes back. They're not going to make any further progress now. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Cuts it out. Joaquin. More. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. We hit half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Oberhausen head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Already up and running for the second half.
Oberhausen pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
He's being closely tested here. Rijkaard. And it's played forward. Tries to switch the play. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the...
He's tried one! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Good spell of possession, this, but very little to show for it. Mbappe. Joaquin. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. ball, but not especially accurate. Oberhausen making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Well positioned to make that interception. He's through, now is he in? And the shot! It's in!
Well, what a signal that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Oberhausen put themselves into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Oberhausen are once more the kings of the late goal. They do it so often. Big chance! One-on-one, real chance! So that's it. It is all over. Oberhausen win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Oberhausen leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due.
Well, they do say that all good things must come to an end. Footballers at whatever level are not immune to age, and they all, at some stage, have to bid farewell to the sport that they loved. This is not a game where results matter. It is simply a final curtain call, more of a celebration of a career of one who can proudly say he has enriched the beautiful game. A final whistle which is indeed final. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Players here watched by their family and friends, some celebrity faces amongst the crowd as well, watching just what you are watching.
Well, I've played in a few of these, Peter. A good few, actually, including my own, and whatever the circumstances, whether it be a natural retirement or premature, there's always a mixture of happy and sad about the occasion, and this will be no different. Recognition for a good, solid career, and simply the perfect platform to say thank you and goodbye.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Real chance! They've scored!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
A 1-0 lead established.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Timely intervention. Tyson. Cristiano Ronaldo. Click. Ronaldo battles to win it back.
Bonucci have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Oh, good ball. Can he find a finish now? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Surely tries a shot! Click, steaming forward, gets into some space. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for it! And in it goes! And they get themselves in front!
Bonucci are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, that is asking for trouble. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Guerrero, lovely feet. Farfan. Forward it goes. And we've reached half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Has a pop! It's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I think he just thought about trying his look from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Gets away, he's had a goal! Goes for goal! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Olusionz reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the foul.
Has a pop! In it goes! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him